Hi, my name is Damien Lopez, and I am the inventor and CEO of ShoeStop. Thank you so much for this opportunity to expand on my idea and to tell you in detail my full business plan in order to get ShoeStop off the floor. I will be touching on 12 major ideas that will help you see about my company more and my idea and what exactly I'm going to do to push this idea forward and how I can use your help to make this a reality. The first major question are target clients. I will explain who I think my target clients are and how you, as a big company, can help me find my actual target clients. So, my target clients right now are the people that cannot afford expensive shoes, people that come from low income families and can't buy Jordans or LeBrons that really want them. So, my company is going to give them a chance to win those shoes. The way your big company can help me find my target clients is by sending out surveys and having people answer questions to see if they actually like my service. So by knowing if they like my service, I'll know who to go for. I'll know my demographic and I'll know what kind of people want my service. Next, let's talk about distribution. Distribution is very important when coming to especially a retail store. But as we all know, there's a global pandemic going on. COVID-19 has taken over the world, and it's very hard to get stores open. So, what we're going to do is we're going to have online shopping. Online shopping has been around for a long time, so it's not anything new. But a twist to it is going to be our games and our tournaments. What we're going to do is we're going to have tournaments online so people can participate from home. So, this not only makes people have an incentive to get brand new shoes from home, they don't even have to leave, it also widens the range of how many people can use it. This means that we don't have to stick to one location to have tournaments. We can have it throughout the whole nation. And this opens a huge demographic and can help us later after the coronavirus ends with our distribution. The next important thing to realize is market strategy. And we'll be using the 4 P's in this. This is product, price, place, and promotion. Our product is going to be our shoes and our service of selling video game tournaments to win a pair of shoes. So this is going to be fairly easy to sell because it's going to be a regular retail store, but it's going to have a twist with the experience of winning shoes. Our price is going to be $20 to enter a tournament, and depending on how many people enter a tournament depends on what shoes get at the end get won. Our location would ideally be put in a rural area where there's going to be a lot of houses so we can have a lot of foot traffic. It would be nice maybe in a mall. So if someone's going there, they can go to have a fun experience and buy shoes, and then they can have a place to eat that's right there. It'll have a lot of foot traffic, a lot of people coming in and out, and they can promote our services by word of mouth. But another good promotion is social media. Social media nowadays is big. With TikTok, YouTube, and Instagram are the biggest platforms in today's world, besides Facebook. So what we can do is we can put videos on TikTok and YouTube to get people's attention, and we can post pictures on Instagram to get a lot more people involved in our company. Another important thing to ask is what can stop us from going forward with our company or our user acquisition strategy. So, in today's world, the big thing that can stop us is COVID-19. This global pandemic has stopped almost everything, and especially in the state of New Mexico, it has brought a lot of shutdowns. So, knowing that is half the battle. We have to know how to get around that. One thing I said previously was promotions online and selling things online, having online tournaments. This brings more of an opportunity for people who want to feel safe and stay home instead of having to come to an area where they do not feel safe. Another important question is our user retention strategy. This is the strategy of how we're going to keep our customers. This is very important because you never want to lose customers. You always want to gain them. So in order to keep our customers that we've already gained, we want to change up everything. We don't want to be repetitive. So, especially with an online and video game tournaments, this can be easily changed. You can change genres of games, you can change the prizes, and it can easily be changed so that everyone can get a feel of every game and making it not boring so people will stay. That's the one of the most important things to us to keep those people having fun and having a good experience. All right, let's get into the fun talk. Monetization. How are we going to convert shoes and video games into money? This at first glance doesn't seem simple, but at like every retail store, we're going to sell our shoes. We're going to sell our shoes a little over the price we pay for them so we can earn some sort of profit. The shoes that we're going to sell in our tournaments are going to be determined on how many players are in the game, as said previously. So to enter the tournament, it's $20 to enter. So you pay $20 and you play a certain game, and if you win that game above every other person that's there, you win that shoe. Depending on the length and how many people we have of the game, let's say we have 25 people. We most likely will give out 3 prizes. But let's say we only have 10 people. Then we'll most likely just give out 1 really good prize. So it really depends on how many people show up and how many people actually participate in our tournaments. Now, let's talk about the not so fun stuff, the cost. So what are going to be our expenses? So we're going to need a location. We're going to need gaming setups. So that means Xbox consoles, PlayStation consoles, and maybe even computer games consoles. We're going to need the actual product, shoes. So that's going to cost some money. We're also going to need a good Wi-Fi so we don't have any lag or anything like that. We're going to need enough money to pay for employees. This is all really important because I want to have a small set of employees. So I want to have only a few people that I can truly trust. So it's more personal that way. All this cost is going to be going towards something good. If we make over our amount for the month, we plan on donating to a specific nonprofit organization. So let's get into revenue targets. That's where I'm going to need your help. Like I said before with the finding demographics, it'll be a lot better if a bigger company like you helped me out with finding the cost revenue or how much people would pay for my services. So this includes how much people will pay for my shoes and how much people will pay for my service of having a good time and playing video games. As I said, a bigger company could do this better because they can see from an outside perspective. As a smaller startup company like me would not be able to because I would think everyone would be having a good time. Let's talk about our achievements and our milestones. So our first milestone is having a location. Having a location is very important because we need a place of operations. Our next milestone is getting the product and actually having product in our store that we can sell. Our next achievement and milestone is going to be having our connections set up. So having live tournaments or because of this COVID, having online tournaments for people to win shoes. These are also very important and I hope they grow as our company grows so we can have more milestones to hit and grow faster. So I bet you're wondering what's different about my company to all the companies that have talked to you. So a big difference is my company isn't only selling shoes. We're selling an experience. An experience to have fun with not only yourself, but with a lot of people. See, playing video games to me when I was little wasn't about playing by myself. I grew up playing with my brother, and it taught me to have teamwork and to learn. So I like to see this envisioned as people coming together to work together for a higher purpose. In this case, winning shoes. So what makes us different is that we're not only selling shoes or giving away shoes, that we are giving away happiness. And anyone wants to be happy. That's a lot of people's goals in life. and being happy is very important. And if our company can help people do that and can help push that, it'll be very important to me. Important question is where it's going to be sold. So, as I said previously, the mall would be a great example of where it could be sold because there'd be so much foot traffic that people can come in and actually see the services we do before participating. So, this gives them a sense of what's happening and seeing the relevance and how fun it could be. This will also expose them to our products and the shoes we sell. So another location that would be really good would be online. Selling online would be a great location is because all of this COVID and all of this global pandemic has really hurt industries, especially the mall, and it has been known to shut down. If we start selling online, we can have people already exposed to having great shoes sold online, especially if we show them they can also participate in tournaments for only $20 to win some really great shoes. So another important question to ask is what can stand in our way? Like I've been saying throughout this whole presentation, COVID-19 and this global pandemic is a real thing. And this can cause a lot of businesses, especially businesses that are trying to start up, a hard time. So this is why I'm showing that ways to get around COVID because it's really important to understand what's happening and how to get around it. Again, my company Shoestop is all about giving an experience and making people happy. Thank you again for listening to me for this 12 minutes and for giving me complete consideration in helping my company. I appreciate all that you've done for me, and I hope that you guys have a great day, and I hope that you like the presentation.